That's What He Said with Cedric D. Sanders.
Cedric D. Sanders.
They probably just eat ass with a baby spoon.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Yeah, yeah. 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 That's what he said. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what he said.
That ain't my phone.
That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said.
That ain't my phone. I'm just gonna lay it down like this though.
That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said.
When I say my shit, I'ma repeat my shit. I'ma make sure you understand the foundation of everything where I'm coming from. Don't get it twisted. That ain't my phone.
That's what he said.
That's what I said. What? That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. Wow. We gon' do it like that. Yeah. Yeah. They probably just eat ass with a baby spoon.
Welcome to another episode of That's What I Said with your host, Cedric Sanders, giving you 100% authentic, real, raw, unapologetic truth with no filter. The broadcast starts now.
Oh shit, we coming in hot. Coming in hot. It's been a whole month. Like literally a whole month.
Yeah.
I think we coming in hot.
We've been off air for a month.
So we coming in hot. I apologize for the absence, y'all. Know my listeners have been wanting a brand new
That's What I Said podcast, especially for those that have supported me since day one. I'm back, y'all. I never really went anywhere. I just took a month off, kind of get my head together. And sometimes when you have anxiety and you deal with PTSD, you go through this doubt phase. And it's not necessarily about what you're doing. It's just, if you're putting out the information, you feel just being confident. And I think, for the last month, I was just getting me together, and trying to not overlook the fact that, this is not an easy process, and you need to stop being so hard on yourself and just stay consistent. You have your motivation, so the only thing stopping you is you. So it took me a little while just to get my little self together. And for those that are, in my listening audience that deal with, personally have, or even just as a person that is with someone that deals with anxiety or PTSD, just take note sometimes. This person is okay, even if they don't express to you that they're dealing with something or whatever like that. If they're still, happy-go-lucky, they're still, in a good vibe, they still in, high spirits, just, from time to time, just say, hey, you good? Yeah, why are you asking? I mean, we ain't done the podcast in a couple weeks. Is it just because, you just want to take a break, or you doing you right now, where you just trying to get you together? What is it? You got to get to know these people. You got to really get to have this conversation with people. So not because they feel left out. It's just that you need to be left in. You don't want to be left out at a conversation that you should be a part of. That's all I'm saying. So those people that are in relationships, those that are not in relationships, those that are just, in a very good space with someone that deals with anxiety or PTSD, check on them. It goes a long way. Trust me. Just taking time and saying, hey, you good? You sure? I mean, because if you're not, I need to know. So I can, effectively be the person that I need to be in your life. And that's a friend. So tonight's topic is understanding friends. Understanding friends is easy if you're loyal. Understanding friends is easy if you're loyal. So we're going to go into that. So without further ado, let me bring in my other half. They say it's the rib, but I say, it's not the rib. The person that has my back, I got her back, my wife. What's good, baby? How you doing?
I'm good. How's everything? I'm glad to be back on the air. It's Friday night. It's dang near winter outside. Like, it's cold.
It is cold as shit outside. Let me
cold.
Let me
like,
let me
really
say that.
cold.
This I think I say this every year, but this is my first time being able to say it on the podcast. Winter is disrespectful as shit. And I'm going to say why. Everybody knows weather patterns, where they come, where we get most of our weather patterns, and our coldness comes from Canada or up north. And the way the jet stream likes to dip down that cold air and just disrespect all the warmth that you were, cozy enjoying.
We was chilling.
I mean, going outside.
Like 60 degrees, chilling.
No jacket. Just go out there, chill, have a cup of coffee, drink some tea, listen
It's
to
like
some.
29 degrees outside.
It's 29 degrees outside. We had a problem. We had ladybugs
Yeah, last weekend.
all over our damn side porch, right? I seen a bunch of ladybug carcasses, and I say that in the plural sense of ladybugs are lazy as shit.
Yeah, they don't do nothing but fly around and procreate. I mean, for real.
This is like, okay, literally me and Connie had a whole orgy on our side porch for like a good, I want to say it was like 5 days.
Them ladybugs was getting it in.
These ladybugs, they didn't give a shit. I mean, they like flies. You know when you catch a fly? And it's like when you see, better yet, it's like when you see two dogs going at it, and right after that dog do his business, he's stuck for like a good 5 minutes before he can release.
They don't care.
These fools don't care. It's like they stuck on. It's like I ain't going nowhere. Like, what do you want me to do about it? I'm stuck here. I mean, it was the most disrespectful shit ever. And what's so bad about it is at night they be gone.
Yeah.
Can't find one ladybug.
Yeah. But all throughout the day.
It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But anyway, so what else has been going on besides the disrespectful ass weather and ladybugs having orgies on our side porch? What else has been going on?
Nothing much, really. I mean, the trending topics. Holy hell, Batman!
I don't even know. Some of this shit is just ratchet. I mean, there's some Kanye has like a whole month.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That I don't even want to talk about.
Who no longer goes by Kanye. He just goes by Ye.
Okay, Ye. Okay, let's
Ye,
talk about Ye, Ye.
Whatever the hell it is.
Ye, Yeezy, whatever you want to call yourself, okay?
For real.
Bruh. I'm not going to even try to go into the mental understanding of how this person still has friends.
Yeah, because how he called out and said about, you know, he can't even believe that he signed Big Sean. Huh? Wait, what? Excuse me, bitch? What? You know, and Big Sean's comment back to him was like, yo, that's hilarious. For real? Like, that's not what you just told me the other day. Right. And he did this on an interview live on air, said this mess. I don't know. It's just, it's like everything revolving around him and Kim Kardashian and their divorce, and he wants her back because they're still married.
Okay, no, okay. I'm not going to give this any attention other than what I know. I do know that he just unfollowed Kim Kardashian again after he didn't unfollowed her, and followed her again, and unfollowed her, and now followed her, and now he's unfollowed her. And then I guess he had to, in an interview he did, explain to people that Kim Kardashian is still my wife, despite these rumors that are going around. There's these dating rumors going around.
Oh, yeah.
That
her and Pete
Davidson are, now.
Because they was out to dinner or something.
Okay.
Like,
but
on.
Let me say this. The artist formerly known as Kanye West. Regardless if you are married or not married, somebody filed for divorce. Where the status of that shit is. And then furthermore, what is the real situation going on with Kanye feeling that he is above anybody let me say this because I'm not trying to get tongue tied, because this shit is just
it's wild.
It's ridiculous. So Kanye apparently sent a group message. I was trying to explain this shit to my wife earlier, but
Yeah. This shit wild.
so this okay, I'm gonna show you this. This shows you the mental. This doesn't make sense to me. So Kanye invests millions into Ice Cube's Big Three League.
Yep.
And for those that don't know what that is, Ice Cube started this league of players that no longer play in the NBA. And they have this league that he does, which I think, well, it's not even what I think. It's successful.
Right. Exactly.
It is completely successful. It's so successful that this is I don't want to be misquoted, so let me do my research. I need a producer. That's what I need. Oh, I am producer. This is so stupid.
Yeah, he talked. He leaked the information about his investment with the Big Three on Drink Champs.
Right. That's what I was going to talk about. That, you know, he went on Drink Champs, who's hosted by Nori, and I love that the show, podcast, the whole situation. I love it. Nori has, I think, evolved. Not that he wasn't limited in any shape or form, because he never was limited. But Kanye has this ability to, when he's around someone that is real, that is going to have a conversation with you and let you know how real I really am, Nori's gonna pull that out of you.
Right.
Just to how he asks questions. And that's why I love Drink Champs. It's just like, you know, you can have the hoodest, who you think is the hoodest dude in rap. It don't matter who it is. And it's like unequivocally Nori will just have that conversation, and a comfortable conversation. Like both them was in the streets, and you know, Nori knows this, and this other person knows the things. However, it's like Nori pulls that out. Just how he conversates, just how he likes to be a staple of being real.
Right.
So it's like,
yeah, it's wild though.
I don't know. Kanye got on this thing where he's talking about everybody.
Right.
And now everybody is coming back. And having their say about what, you know, Kanye has said. And that's not loyal.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
at all.
Because Big Sean, you know, he's like, yo, and I'm quoting him, that's what's hilarious. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. Big Sean said that based on the comment from Kanye saying signing him was the worst thing he's ever done.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you really said that? And Big Sean he's got some serious music out there. So how is
Big Sean also suggests that Kanye owe him about $6 million too. When all this shit came out. So it's like,
well,
you're gonna say that I'm the worst thing ever, but you owe me $6 million. Where my bread at, Mr. Billionaire?
Yeah.
Because you just
right. So Can we move on from the Kanye or Ye or Yee or whatever his name is?
Okay,
subject?
hold on. So he said this on Drink Champs.
Mm-hmm.
He says he put Jay-Z, Kim Kardashian, Kid Cudi, Pusha T, and Travis Scott all in a group text and said, I'm worth more than all of y'all on this text combined.
Damn.
I'm
In your ego much, sir?
I mean, I'm really trying to find out if Tiger King 2 is coming out so I can watch that shit. I'm so tired of hearing about fucking Kanye West. I want the most ratchetest shit to come out so I can see that shit flowing up Facebook for like 2 weeks, and then I get frustrated and decide to do a podcast about it because it's pissing me the fuck off and it's setting my anxiety through the roof.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
So, because I have to talk about this because the Packers are playing the Chiefs this weekend. Mm-hmm. And the big staple going around with regard to Aaron Rodgers and him saying, you know, basically he told people that he was vaccinated against COVID and wasn't, because the truth is now coming out. He found out on Tuesday he was coming down with symptoms of COVID, and then on Wednesday tested positive. And now he's saying that he took that cocktail of drugs with the ivermectin, the zinc, and vitamin C and D and all that stuff. And now he says he feels amazing. The best he's ever felt. But he said he consulted not with a doctor.
Really, nigga?
With Joe Rogan.
Wait a minute. He consulted with... Dumbass! He consulted with Joe Rogan?
He consulted with Joe Rogan. Yep.
Okay, is this the same Joe Rogan that was doing Fear Factor?
Yes, sir.
The same Joe Rogan that has commentated and done
Yes, sir.
voices. I mean, not voices, but was there for UFC for so many years.
Yes, sir.
And has a podcast. Man, okay, listen. I got a lot of respect for Joe Rogan. I do. A lot of respect. But okay, Aaron Rodgers is a professional football player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Joe Rogan is a podcaster.
Yeah.
And did some commentating on UFC and hosted Fear Factor.
Yep.
The only thing that separates Joe Rogan from Aaron Rodgers is
a lot of dollar signs,
weed and money.
I
mean, let's be real. How are you taking advice from someone that's not a health professional? Not that I give a shit. I mean, you do what you do.
Yeah.
But Aaron Rodgers looks like he sells weed right now. Have you seen him without a helmet and shoulder pads on?
Yeah.
He looks like he was trying to get traded to California. He didn't give a damn what team, because you know that's where he went. He's from there. He's from Cali.
Right, I understand that. But the reason why he said he grew his hair out was for his Halloween costume.
He was planning this out all since last year?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Apparently.
What was he for Halloween?
Damn. I can't recall.
Well, shit, all you got to do is pull up the Google.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Aaron Rodgers was what for Halloween?
Yeah, but so I have to read
I'm an
this
asshole,
quote.
that's why.
Yes. But I have to read this quote because this shit had me just thoroughly
that's right.
confused.
He was trying to be John Wick. Who the fuck grows their hair out?
For a Halloween costume.
No. Who grows their hair out to look like? Let me stop.
So this
Who plays John Wick?
Keanu
Reeves. Who in the blue hell is growing their hair out so they can look like Keanu Reeves?
I got nothing.
I'm seriously, like, I think he is starting to go through relationship issues with himself. I'm just going to grow my hair out and look like Keanu Reeves on Halloween. So guess what? That's what I'm going to do. Get the entire fuck out of here. Nobody on this earth plans out a year of what the fuck they're going to be like on Halloween.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit who you are. Nobody plans this shit out for a year. He is a compulsive liar. We're starting to figure you out there, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
Even though I think you're a badass quarterback.
The funny part is that he said on the Pat McAfee show on Friday, he told them he decided to down the cocktail of meds similar to the way that Joe Rogan did earlier this year after talking with him. He said, I consulted with my now good friend, Joe Rogan, after he got COVID, and I've been doing a lot of the stuff he recommended in his podcast as well as on the phone to me.
Okay. So there's a relationship there.
Yes.
Like, a friendship. I don't want people to say that I'm thinking that he's in an alternative lifestyle, which no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that there's a relationship that he has with someone that he has trust in. So all the shit that I said before then was just me being who I am. So
yeah.
I'm not saying that this is bad. All I'm saying is that I think Aaron Rodgers is having a lot of
midlife crisis.
No,
you could say it.
I wouldn't say it's a midlife crisis. I honestly think people are starting to see and understand the reality of this COVID vaccine.
Yeah. And what it's done to people and not done to people.
Well, yeah, what it's done to people, what it's not done to people, what it's created, what it hasn't created, what it's, I think, massicized itself into. Because, okay, people have a situation that is going on in their city. Eventually it'll go away. When there's something that is going on globally around the whole world that this lifetime may have never experienced, that's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, this pandemic has really, really shown, I guess for lack of better words, true color in people and who they really are and who they really aren't.
Well,
I mean, just like you said about friendships and loyalty and that type of stuff. I mean,
it's becoming abundantly clear that a lot of things that people do, regardless if you're a celebrity or not, we do the same shit.
Yeah.
So the Packers Halloween party is under the microscope after Aaron Rodgers tests positive for COVID.
Oh, shit.
So a lot of people are not understanding this whole situation because he tested positive this Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
On Wednesday.
They played on Wednesday. Sorry. They played the Chiefs on Sunday, so they already ruled him out. Mm-hmm. So they signed Blake Bortles. Anyway, something else that's really weird about this whole situation that ain't nobody talking about is this Packers Halloween party. all the videos that came out with him dressed like John Wick and dancing with the gun and all this other shit like that, everybody's like, he tested positive on Wednesday?
Yeah.
And he was at a Halloween party on Sunday?
He was a breeding ground.
Or Saturday? Or whenever the fucking Halloween party was?
Mm-hmm. He was already in his...
Let's see if we can find out when that Halloween party was.
Yeah,
Because the thing is that's really weird about this whole, I guess, situation is that nobody's even talking about the Halloween party.
Mm.
Now, all of a sudden, people are... I mean, there might have been some reports off of local news networks or whatever like that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that people are not understanding. If you were in the vicinity or around him during this time period,
Without a mask. Without being vaccinated.
But not to mention the fact,
excuse me,
if you were in the NFL, there's certain protocols and certain things that you have to do. Because literally, he was dancing with Pooh Shiesty at this Halloween party.
Whew. Yeah, and he was already in his contagious phase.
Right.
So all those people now have to get tested.
Well, it's not even they have to get tested. If they play in the NFL, if they're anywhere in the vicinity of someone that tests positive, they supposed to be actually on the protocol list.
Yeah.
Where they can't play.
Right.
Because it's like now a lot of, I think this is just bad timing. I mean, it's just bad timing.
And I guess that's kind of why I asked you the question the other day. Do you think there's really going to be a game?
Yeah, it's going to be a game. It doesn't matter. If they basically come out, say, tomorrow or Saturday, the NFL comes back and says that I need to list the people
right
that was at that Halloween party. Because, you know, there's a possibility they could have COVID because he tested positive on Wednesday. Now, or Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever it was.
But don't they still test them randomly, like during the week or whatever,
I
prior
believe
to
so.
a game?
I'm not for sure. I believe so. Yeah, I got a refill. But I'm thinking that I think because they have their protocols, right? Mm-hmm. And to me, it seems like if they violate those protocols, they put someone on the COVID-19 list as a protection to the team. Now, if this was a Packers Halloween party, you mean to tell me nobody from the Packers other than Aaron Rodgers and Pooh Shiesty was there at the fucking party? And you mean to tell me so everybody else on the fucking team has tested negative? Because y'all been doing testing at the facility, right? But it doesn't matter if you've been doing testing at the facility, because guess what? If this person was in contact with someone with COVID, y'all automatically put them on the COVID-19 list. Because there's players in the NFL that's been affected by just that thing and never got tested positive for COVID, but got put on the COVID-19 list.
Because they've been around.
Because they was around somebody because of close, you know, their, whatever they call that shit. Their contact, close contact, whatever the fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
So it absolutely makes no sense. Because the rule that they put in place is if a team can't compete, they forfeit and the other team wins.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing they did. I believe they're doing that for the NBA as well. If you can't facilitate a game because your team is quarantined or whatever, because you violated the protocols for
Yeah.
the NBA or whatever. Because if you're a professional athlete, you have to you have to abide by their rules. Because
Right.
guess what? They pay your ass. That's your job.
Exactly.
As a professional athlete, your job is to go into work and what? Play football, play basketball, play soccer. Whatever it is you do professionally, that is your paycheck, and whatever mandates that they come out with, rules, regulations, whatever. You got to abide by them. This is the sad part. Doesn't matter about ethics. Yeah, they have to have ethics, but that doesn't matter. The reality is that they're going to protect the organization because guess what? It makes way more money than your salary.
Yeah.
They pay you in hopes of getting a championship to play professional sports. But at the end of the day, if you fucking with their money, they gonna fuck with yours.
You're right about that.
Just saying.
You're right about that.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I'm just saying. It's, I think, a reality that a lot of people don't really realize. They just want to think, oh, I want to meet him because he's a badass football player. I believe he is too. He really is. But they're not taking precautions to protect the rest of the people on their team. So is that being a team player? No, it's not.
Yeah. I just think there's a lot of poor decision making happening. You know,
It's not even poor decision making. I think it's just a risk of that they're playing with something that, regardless of where it was created at, I don't care what conspiracy theorists want to say. The reality is that it's a virus that's out there.
Yeah.
And I've seen it. I've
Yeah.
experienced not having it, but I've experienced people in my family having it.
Right.
And it's not good.
No.
So I don't know. I mean, I think that they're just taking a sad turn to people's health. Just saying, I think they're just being an asshole. So, anywho, and I think to just sum it up, basically, understanding friends is easy if you're loyal. Being a friend with somebody is easy because that is somebody that doesn't know you. And then the one time that I can remember being younger, and when you met somebody, you told that person almost everything about you.
Yeah.
You didn't even stop. You just hi, my name is so-and-so, and I'm married to this jackass, and he does this, and blah, 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 but that's not the point. You met me, and I'm just a person that likes, on Friday when I get off work, I'm going to pour me a bottle of wine and put a straw in it, and it's like, damn, this nigga is pouring bottles of wine and putting straws in it.
Yeah, it's like you get the whole life story,
Right. You get
as to who they are, what they're about, what they do.
everything. Now, it's like you got to do a background check on somebody. Shit, even in relationships, it's like you got to do background checks around people because they not even loyal about who the fuck they are.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So it's like you got to protect yourself from the very people that you're trying to avoid. But these are the motherfuckers that's masking themselves because they don't want you to know the true them.
Yeah.
They don't want you to know that they're not even a closet asshole. They're just, two pockets of pocket pussies that just rotten. I mean, they just, they're an STD that they won't even try to find a cure for.
God.
That's what they are. They're an STD that they're not even trying to find a cure for. They won't even look for a cure. It's like they find out you have it. They won't even fucking call you back for a follow-up.
Well,
these are the type of people that are out here. These are the friends that are out here. This is what they have to offer. Uncurable STD shit. Where you got something and the doctor won't call you back. That's the type of shit that they giving you right now. This is the type of friendship they giving you. Ain't no loyalty in that shit. And the reason why there ain't no loyalty in it, because they don't even know themselves. How can they be loyal to you when they can't even be loyal to them? They loyal to attachments, alcohol, drugs, dick, pussy, whatever. They're attached to that shit. They're not attached to who they need to be. They can game you up and believe and make you believe that they actually are.
Oh, yeah. And there's a lot that can play the game real well. Manipulate.
I mean, they get to a point now where they bug the shit out of me because I can read that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not because it's like they're trying to hype up whatever they're doing. It's because they overhyping it up. Because people can promote their shit. That's what they're supposed to do. You're supposed to promote your shit. But when you overly promote your shit, where like you're trying to explain or talk to them about what you do, and then the first thing they want to do is talk about something they did, and it sounds like something they did, but you just now meeting them, so it's like they coming off like you copying them. If you don't eat a whole dick,
you eat ass with a baby spoon.
Like, who the fuck are you?
Who's you?
Like, I'm being serious. I mean, to me, it's easy to pick these people out.
What?
It's easy to pick these people out. Because it's like they even when you getting to meet somebody and getting to know who they are, it's easy to pick those people out because they never stop edifying the bullshit they do. You don't even get to know who they are. The bullshit that they do, that's all they talking about. I'm trying to get to know you. I don't need to know the bullshit you do. But see, when you really trying to be friends with people, it's a copacetic conversation. And what I mean is that you laughing, you listening, you're providing feedback, you're listening, you're laughing. It's like it's so many things going on in that conversation where it's like you don't even realize you've been on the phone with that person almost 3 hours.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And you're like, damn, shit, I gotta cook dinner. I'm sitting around here watching these motherfuckers pass the fuck out. They ain't even trying to ask somebody to go eat. And they probably was while I was on the phone. I wasn't even paying no attention to them. That type of shit. It's like you really are like that engaged into trying to get to know this person. And no, it's not a bad thing, but sometimes you do lose track of time when you're actually paying attention to the conversation.
Right, exactly.
And that's the thing that people don't even realize. When you actually are paying attention to the conversation, it takes you a long way. So just understand, sometimes, you know, you got to realize if it was easy for you to be friends with someone, not because they were trying hard, but just because your conversation flowed, that means they might be loyal to you. But if you can look back into a conversation and realize some of this shit seems like some bullshit.
Bitch, what?
I mean, just sounds like some straight bullshit. This motherfucker said he running shit. He got this show and that show and blah, blah, blah. La, la, la. I like the way you talk. You should be able to come on and da, da, da.
Really, nigga?
It's like, who the fuck are you? I just met you. Why are you trying to give yourself all these accolades? Dumbass. It's like, I don't give a shit. I'm trying to get to know who you are. And guess what? You told me who the fuck you are. I don't even want to be friends with you no more.
Yeah, like, where'd you come from?
It's like, damn.
Creeping around a corner and shit.
For real. It's like, man, Well, that's it from us tonight. I wanted to keep it short. I need to tell, before I get off, there's a couple things I want to say. One, I will be doing interviews, and coming up real soon, I'll be doing an interview with a cigar group that I'm a part of on Facebook. So you can follow us on Facebook if you go to my page or type in the search bar Kendrick Leaf, and that's KINDREDLEAF. Kendrick Leaf. You can also check out the YouTube channel, Kendrick Leaf. Now, I will be doing an interview with the creator, co-creator of this group and why they created this group. And it's a cigar smoking group. It's a cigar smoking group. And I know people were just like, okay, so what? It's a veteran, Black-owned cigar smoking group. And no, it's not just African Americans that's in there. It's everybody in there.
Yeah, there's women in there too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that my bro, shout out to my brother Dominique. He's been trying to do this for like a while. And when we was living in Washington State, as we were like getting ready to leave, this is something that he said he wanted to do. He wanted to start doing YouTube videos and doing cigar reviews. So when you pull up on Kendrick Leaf's YouTube page, that's exactly what he does. He does cigar reviews. And some real good cigar reviews, if I must say. Like, I've looked at a few cigar reviews, but they were cigars that I would never fucking smoke anyway. And the cigars that he picks are actually good cigars, like cigars I've had in my humidor. And I was just like, oh, so that's why it tasted like that. Damn, that was a good ass cigar.
Yeah, he breaks it down.
But he breaks it down. It's like the flavors and how it flows and what bourbon it is. So catch out to that interview. It should be in the next week or so. I'll be doing more interviews like I've been saying on every podcast, and I'm bringing it to y'all. But if there's suggestions that you want to put out, or if you just want to leave a comment, please go to the Facebook group. That's what I said. You go to the Facebook group. Every time I go live, it'll post a link up there. You can catch my link and then you listen to the podcast live, or you can download it from your favorite podcast streaming app, regardless if it's Apple, Google, it doesn't matter. I'm on them platforms. So I'm going to catch y'all next Friday, same time, same place. But I just heard the captain take off the seatbelt sign, which means we landed. So it's time for us to get off of here so we can do that herf out there on the side porch. Even though it's cold, I'm going to turn that heater on, baby. You ready to go?
Ready to go. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Peace. Have a good weekend. Don't forget, turn your clocks back Saturday night.
Yes, sir. Turn them clocks back on Saturday night so you don't forget Sunday morning. And for those that got phones and you ain't got a clock in your house, you ain't got shit to worry about. And if you turn your clock back and you wake up, your clock's already going to be turned back, so it ain't going to make a damn difference. So don't worry about it. When you wake up, look at your phone on Sunday morning, because some people would look at their phone and say, I swear it was 9 o'clock. And I thought I got up late. And then you go in the damn kitchen and say 10 o'clock and your ass is tripping because you like, shit, I ain't ate breakfast yet. And you need to calm your ass down. Daylight saving time on Saturday, or actually Sunday morning. So make sure y'all set your clocks back. I'll holler at y'all next week, next Friday. Same time. Actually, time change. We're going to do them at 7:30 p.m. Eastern instead of 8 p.m. Eastern. That's what we're going to do every Friday. So peace and love to y'all. Hope y'all have a great weekend. We out. Peace.
Peace.
That's what he said with Cedric D. Sanders.
Cedric D. Sanders.
They probably just eat ass with a baby spoon.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Yeah, yeah. 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 That's what he said. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what he said. That ain't my fault. That's what he said. never repeat my shit. I'ma make sure you understand the foundation of everything where I'm coming from. Don't get it twisted. That ain't my fault. That's what he said. That's what I said. What?